覚めよ。アクション。増やせ。そして食らえ。一人用ゴリラカードゲーム、ゴリティア。
Alright. How about a quick round? As the premier content creator, how about a quick round of Goritaire? Who's down? Who's down? Who's down? You in? Alright. A little bit of Goritaire for the moment, and then we'll see. So I guess in my off time I was able to complete Stage G Freedom. I have learned, I have improved, I have gotten better at my soul bad guying. So maybe from here we can progress, you know? Beating it didn't unlock a second stage though. So I think more questing is probably required. Let's see. 11 cards, 11 gorillas, 25 bananas, with 2 levels. So we don't have level 3, and that is somewhat tricky. Stage 2, mounting. As banana production fails to keep up with the growing number of gorillas, some gorillas begin to change. They climb on top of others and work at more difficult tasks. These are the greater gorillas. These gorillas have a novel plan to overcome the banana shortage. If there are too many gorillas to feed with the current number of bananas, why not eat some gorillas if they were bananas? Since gorillas are complete creatures, they should be able to take a place of a few bananas. Those chosen for the new role will happily offer their bodies, but the gorilla who proposed the plan did not volunteer to be sacrificed. Truly, the law of the wild, the rules of nature, enter the realm of the hypothetical. This is crazy. Holy shit, what a starting hand. Oversupply. Too many bananas. Let's go. Theme of Goritaire. No. Too many bananas. Bottom of the deck. End turn. This curry, Gorimon, is a gorilla. It just happens to be made of curry. Alright, we got 2. That's good enough to start playing. 2 on the board means we can binge. These ones are a little stale. These ones are, I want some pristine bananas. Let's go. We binge these 2. We get 2 hypotheticals. We draw 2. 1 of each. Alright. We can start cooking. Hypotheticals. We got 1 more. Only 2 levels to play with. We get a 3rd gorilla. But here's the secret. Here's what I've learned since last time. We get a 3rd gorilla on, but we spend an early opportunity to begin planting right away. And with the early plant, we will have a better opportunity. We have hypotheticals, we binge, we spend these 2. 1, 2, maybe even 3, because we've got 3 bananas. The 3 to feed. What do we draw? Perfect. Equivalent exchange. Not activated because there's no gorilla on top. But everyone's sleeping. Everybody's fed, and our turn. Yes. Yes, see for yourself with eyes unclouded the true nature of Gorilla Solitaire. Alright, 3 level 1 gorillas on the bottom, a plantation ready to start on top. Let's get it going. Now we got a level 2, plantation active. Free bananas. Free bananas. 3 gorillas on the bottom, 4 down here. That's enough. Let's start cooking. We binge. We hit the double binge. We make sure we discard 1, 2, 3. And we keep 1. Because this is a 4th and everybody stays fed. Behold, 3 hypothetical bananas, 1 plantation, 3 real bananas. I hold my real bananas. I have 1 more point up here, plus an extra. And I have a gorilla in the pouch, in the pocket, laying in the cut. I can spend 2 and 1 to get another gorilla on stage. Let's do it. Now we have a 5th gorilla to feed. But he's also active. And because he's active, he allows us to plant a level 1 plantation on the opposite side, creating 5 hypothetical bananas to feed 5 real gorillas, and I save my 2 bananas. Look at the tech. Premier Goritaire gaming. You've never seen anything like it. Gory maxing. Gory life. All right. Okay, we got Manga Gorilla over here. Delicate, precious. Truly a level 3, but we're not allowed to go to level 3 yet. Thus, how do we feed 6 mouths? Well, we play it safe, right? For starters, we know that 1 level 2 gorilla can cook a banana into 2. We have 4. We just need to feed 1 more. That's fine. 1 hypothetical. Maybe even 2. We get another hypothetical on the board. We binge. Turn this into a hypothetical. We draw 1. It's another banana. We can afford. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 if we put you on the table. If we get another hypothetical, we binge. Bop, bop. Here we go. Just like that. Yes. 6. And we get another banana. Excellent. We have room for 6 gorillas to eat. Thus, we play our 6th gorilla safely, knowing he will be fed. And he is also immediately active, allowing us to... we can't plant another one up here because then he's not going to be flanked by a gorilla. So we can straight up use a divination to see what's coming up next. It's a banana. We don't want 2 bananas. Down here, we can't spend the turn surviving. We need to progress. We've got 10 bananas and 5 gorillas waiting for us. Everyone's asleep. We progress. Yeah, this is how we move. This is how we move. Okay, 2 bananas. Not what I was looking for. That's okay. We might want to... No, if I explore, we're gonna miss out on feeding. You gotta feed. Cooking. All right, we need 6 hypothetical bananas. Spend 2. We're gonna have 3, 4, 5, and then hopefully we draw another banana. We did. We have enough. No, wait, 1, 2, 3. There's 6 gorillas on stage. We're gonna need more. Yes. Alright. Now we can feed everybody. And with that, I can see what's coming up next. We want a gorilla. It's a gorilla. Top of the deck. Confirm it. Lock it in. Goritaire. Alright. Alright. So now, right, now we're 2 cards away from completion. The apes have almost dominated the mounting stage. Our problem is that we're running light. We're running light on our in-hand economy. And so this is where we start taking some risky gambles. We start getting risky. We gotta divide. Every time we cook the banana. 1 becomes 2. We're feeding 4. Okay. Now we got another 2 to feed before we even put the 7th on the table. Thus, we have no binge to spend. We must crescent to survive. We must crescent to survive, and then we're going to have to hope that we pull a banana out of the pile. This might get dicey. We might lose. We crescent. We stare at the moon. We now have 3, 4, 5 hypothetical bananas. We are missing 1 more. Potentially 2 if we want to play the gorilla in hand. What do we do? Well, with these 2, we have 2 points to spend. We can spend it searching the deck, trying to get a banana, but if we fail, then we fail. The game is over. Or, we escape gorilla, and then we get extra bananas, but we lose our first tier gorilla, Currymon. We lose our banana plant, but we survive for another round. So here's what I'm thinking. No, I can't afford to escape gorilla because level 2 is already sleeping. Unless I put this up there, and then I spend it, right? And that makes it kind of desperate. So, if I were to play this single gorilla card to pull 1 out of this deck and not get a banana, the game is over. If I were to do a divination, I could see if it's a banana or not, and if it's not a banana and I put it at the bottom and then I get another gorilla, the game is over. The only way to truly ensure that this turn will continue is to put this up here, level 2, escape gorilla, sacrifice a motherfucker, and stay alive. But we lose some progress this way. But now we feed everybody. This is the way the game is played. We have 2 points to spare. With those 2 points, let's see what's coming up next. It's a gorilla. Do I want that? Or do I want a banana? I think I want a banana next. Because then we can't afford to feed anybody. Alright. 1 more time. Search the deck. I declare banana. It's not. Discarded. End of turn. We are in deep jungle doo-doo, my friends. Resources are wearing thin. 1 level 2. Cook. Turn 2 into 1. We're feeding 3. We can crescent to feed 4. Ooh. That might be the end. That might be the end. We can crescent to feed 4. But unless we start pulling bananas out... No, I have to search the deck. I have to get a banana in hand or the game is over. Declare banana. Look. There it is. We're alive. Why? 1 level 2. Cooks that banana. Now we're feeding everybody. There we go. 4 in the hand. 1 up top. This is how we Goritaire. Are you paying attention? It's very important. Okay. You gotta lock in. You have to lock in to understand the way of Goritaire. I'll teach you. We have 4 hypothetical bananas. We have 1 plant that's going to give us a 5th hypothetical banana. There are 6 gorillas on the screen, meaning we do not have enough bananas to feed them all at the end of this turn. I can crescent, which allows me to stare at the moon and create 1 more banana. There is now enough to feed everybody. We survive another turn. But will it last? One banana. 9 turns, 3 gorillas remaining. If I discard another gorilla, I will not be able to complete the stage. Each gorilla that is coming must be played in 1, 2, 3 remaining slots to complete this level. I can no longer discard because that sends me back 1. I can no longer place up top because that loses the exact progression. This is a losing proposition, but we gotta believe. So for the cost of a level 2, we cook. And then we start with 3. Can I get 4 if I crescent? And then we just gotta go to the pile. We can explore. Let's see what happens. I cannot reject any upcoming gorillas. I cannot reject any upcoming gorillas. We have to feed everybody. I can't... Oh, man. Oh, this is brutal. This is brutal. Alright, explore. Show me something. That's a gorilla. That's not what I wanted. We might be done. I think it's over. I don't think we're coming back from this one. If we crescent, we'll get 1 more, but that's all we're gonna get. That's all we're gonna get. Oh boy. Divination. I have to search the deck. I have to declare banana. And if this is not a banana, the game is over. The game is over. That's it. We're done. That's a wrap. Go home, everybody. Thank you. We appreciate you. And to all a good night. Angry gorillas mean the game is over. You know? Just when I thought I was getting the hang of it. Damn. I cleared that level 3 challenge though. You know? Okay, I think we got to get a little more conservative. about our gory placement. I think we got to get a little more conservative. Banana coming through? No. Too many bananas. Need more gorillas. Epic music. Love it. Alright. 2 on the board means 2 for binging. But maybe I shouldn't binge too hard. Yep, if the #1 Goritaire streamer cannot beat this level, it's unfortunate, but I don't think you have a shot. That being said, I will be surpassed, but not this day. Not yet. There will come a time where the second chosen will arise. Too many. Oh my god. Too many bananas. Not enough gorillas. That's insane. That's insane. I declare gorilla. Wow. Oh my god. I declare gorilla. Wow. Well, this is new. Holy shit. I can't believe this. That's too many. The banana RNG is this is insane. I can't possibly win with this. I've discarded 9 bananas and 0 gorillas so far, and there's still nothing but bananas coming. Holy shit, bottom is fed. Mid is starving. Oh yeah, thank you. Okay, eventually. God damn, dude. Okay. Well, we want to feed everybody, but we want to plant, too. Everyone's asleep. Let's see here. We put a level 3, or we'll put a 3rd one in. We plant one. Like this. And then everybody gets fed. Now, with 2 and 2, our possibilities are opening up. We can start cooking. And now we want those ratios to even out. This is where we want to see 50-50 gorilla banana. So 2, 3, 4 if you guys stare at the moon. Let's play a little bit safely and make our way forward step by step. Okay. First things first, secure the cooking. Two, 3, 4, crescent. And then 5 if we want to step forward a little bit. Is it too risky to play losing this card? It might be. Let's see what's coming up next. Alright, everyone's accounted for. We can play one more gorilla. And that gorilla can see what's coming up next. Yeah... No, we need more bananas. We need more bananas to survive right now. That's bad. That's extremely bad. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yikes. Okay, guys. Let's try this. We stare at the moon. We create one hypothetical. We sacrifice. We lose this. Everybody's now fed. And we're back to playing a risky game. And I hope it's a banana. Thank you. Yeah, we're starving. We're starving out here. This is crazy that they do this to us. Do I plant it? No, I can't afford to plant it. I gotta cook it. Yeah, we gotta cook it. We gotta turn one into two. And then we stare at the moon. And then we don't have enough to feed anybody. Oh, man. Okay, staring at the moon will allow me to get 1, 2, 3 out of the 4 required. It won't be enough. Therefore, we gotta go to chance. Therefore, we search the deck. We spend 1. We declare banana. Correct. Now we're on the board. If I hypothetically put a banana down, we're still going to be missing 1 if I spend these 2 to binge. So that's no good. If I put you on level 2, you can cook this banana to turn it into 4. But then we're going to have 4 bananas needed for 5 gorillas. And that ain't good either. So we gotta search the deck, we gotta declare banana, and hope we get lucky again. Damn it. One more shot. One more shot. Declare banana. Yes. Yes. We live. We live because we go up here. You cook this into 2. Now we have 5. But now it gets really bad. I could have planted that too. No, I couldn't. I couldn't afford it. Five apes. No bananas. Rip. Absolute nightmare. 3 gorillas left. 4 in the pouch. I can't discard any gorillas. It's done. There's no winning. We can't win. We cannot win. It costs too much to lay this down and get the banana that's guaranteed, to only then cook it, turn it into 2, not knowing what's coming up next. With 2, we gotta see if we're gonna get lucky a second time. Is it another banana? It's not. Bottom of the pile. No good. Explore. If we explore, we can't really cook with you, though. No good, no good, no good. Is it a banana? It is. Can't do anything with it, though. That's horrible. Rip. Yeah, this level's brutal. Shit. Okay, I don't have the right approach. I don't have the right approach. Damn. I was really starting to feel myself. I thought I was actually breaking new ground. But I've been floored by quest mode once again, despite achieving freedom. All right, Goritaire. You win this round. But I'll be back. I'll be fucking back. Just you wait. I'm gonna keep at it. Goritaire will return. Hold on now. Okay. We won't let the gorillas win. Not like this. Not like this. Gorillas up to 4 levels. Alright. Title of Honor, Hero of the Age. Let's see how deep this can go. Oh, we already know about freedom. You're asking me about freedom? We've learned. Alright, here we go. The full experience. 4 layers. Full deck. Too many gorillas. And again, this balance is insane. This balance is insane. I can't believe how they're playing me. Holy shit. Declare gorilla. Thank you. Wow. Like, this has been multiple games of just 1 gory, 6 banan. Okay. 2 active. We binge. Binge to survive. There we go. Alright. Now we're getting a little more balanced. Woolie getting matched up against Die Gorilla. I mean, the matchup is the matchup, friends. Only one way out of this. Alright, do we start stacking or do we commit? We commit. I'm gonna move forward. I believe in my strategy. It worked before. I believe it'll work again. We move forward by 1. We plant. We use the excess to plant. Wait, hold on. Let me get my 3 hypotheticals first. First things first. Binge. Binge enough to feed everybody. Okay. Yes, yes. A little lopsided, but that's okay. We take the extra point. We plant. Just like so. Up here. Okay. Now. Again. These ratios. These ratios are dangerous. And do we go full 4 hypotheticals? Big risk, big reward. It's the only way to play. What are we talking about here? 11 to 9? We're gonna binge for all of it. 1, 2, 3. No, we don't need to binge for 4. Because we have our plantation coming through. Binge for 3. Give us 3. We don't want to waste. Okay. All right. All right. It's a little bit better. Now we have a level 2 and a level 1. And that means we can plant one more on the board. We can call one. Or we can cook. If I call one, you're going to eat one of these discardables. So let's try that. And hope something nice comes next turn. No. No, let's be safe. Let's be safe. If I call one, I can't afford... Yeah. If I burn through all these bananas right now, we won't be able to feed the future. Let's cook instead. Okay. Playing a little more conservatively. We have more than we need. And then now let's search the deck. Or divine. What's coming? Banana. Do I want a banana? Yes, I do. I'll take it. Because we can play a gorilla next turn and we can feed everybody. Here we go. Alright. We got ratios we can work with. I put up another, and then I flank it with a plantation. We then get 5 gorillas on the board. 1, 2, 3, 4. Everybody's fed. Sounds good. Up here, level 1, planting, go. This one up top. Okay. We have 5 gorillas. And I can get greedy. I could get greedy. We can afford it. We can afford it. Here's what we do. We call. We take one of these and one of these. And we play this up top. Like so. Level 3. From the 3rd level, we do some advanced cooking. We turn this into 3 bananas, plus 4, plus 5, leaving 1 to account for. We binge that one. Pull a hypothetical out. Perfect. Everybody's eating. And we can even plant next turn. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. All right. Perfect. We can plant up here. Sustainable hypothetical. And then we gotta cook. If I can pull an extra one out, actually. How many are coming? 7 left. We can afford to declare a few. Alright. First things first. Oh, Divination 3 is also a nice possibility. That'll show me 3 things coming in order. But that's across 3 different turns, isn't it? Okay. Cook 3. Now we have 5 bananas. Now we just gotta get 6. If I do... If I do a crescent, I'll get 6. And then I'm a little bit scared to play him just yet. So here, let's confirm everybody can eat. All right. 4, 5, 6. Everybody's eating. That leaves 2 and 1. And with 2 and 1, we can explore. Get an extra banana. That's not a banana. All right. Divine. Preview. What's coming next? Is it a banana? It's not. You see, now we're getting fucked over. Now the RNG is biting me in the ass, right? So here we go. We'll end the turn here. And if I don't get a banana now, we're getting... Okay, we're back. But this is where this is getting real spicy. I gotta get more bananas out here. 6 remaining. Okay. How do I draw more bananas? I can cook 1. Let's see. So this will be 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, okay. We have enough to not worry about the excess. Banana-based economies were always meant to be this stressful, my friends. Look at that. Moon banana. Absolutely. So now we have enough. We have 4, 5, 6. Everybody's eating. And we have 2 gorillas remaining to play with. What do we do with those? We try to find another banana in the hand. If I get that, yes. With this, I can now plant 1 more. And we'll have a consistent source. So we plant this. Like that. And now we can really afford to start moving. So, that's 3 bananas coming from the field. And then that's 2 bananas. 3 bananas coming from the field. And then 4 down here, which means we can afford a 7th gorilla on the table. We could afford a 7th gorilla. And if we can afford a 7th gorilla upright, that means we can search. We can search. And we only need 2 gorillas to win, and I already am holding 1. So I can search the deck. I can declare banana. And be safe. A banana in the hand is worth 2 in the bush. Lies. A hypothetical banana is worth infinitely more than 2 in the bush. A hypothetical banana is worth infinite in the bush. You see, the hypothetical banana economy is built on trust and faith that tomorrow that debt will continue to exist. And that allows our bellies to continue being fed. It's a system. There is no ceiling on the hypothetical banana. Is it nonsense? Or is it the perfect encapsulation of society? We stand to learn so much from Goritaire. The shit is bananas. Alright. 3 planted bananas coming. Plus 1 cook. Turns 1 into 3. 6 gorillas are fed. We can then feed 7, 8 gorillas by spending this, but we want to save this for next turn just in case things get squirrely. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 from the hypothetical. These workers will stare at the moon, and then their hunger will be satiated. The real bananas are worth so much more than the hypotheticals, right? Let them stare. And with this, and with this, and with this, now we have 2, and 1, and 1, which means we can search for more bananas without making too risky of a play. So please explore. A gorilla. All right. 7. 7 incoming. I don't want to spend this just yet. Let's see. Can we search for more? 1, 2. These are the last gorillas we need to win the game. I don't need any more gorillas. I can search the deck and discard or place more bananas. Let's go. There's no downside. Banana. Yes. One more time. Search. Declare banana. Yes. Doesn't matter. Discard him. That's okay. We are within range. You are within range of my banana divinity. There we go. Bop, 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 bop. Everybody eats. All right. Too many gorillas in the hand. If we can get 2 on the field and 9 bananas fed. If we can get 9 bananas fed right now, we are golden. Let's see. Okay. 3. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6. 7. 8. 8. We can get 8 bananas, but I just need to pull more out. I need to pull these last 2 out. And the odds are not in my favor. Okay. Okay, so what we'll have to do is we'll have to search the deck. I can afford... How many of these can I afford? Let me think about this now. You gotta cook, so let's just cook right away. Cook 3. Or I can divination. But if I do a divination, then I can't feed everybody. Right? That's the risk. That's the risk. No, your cooking is too important. 1 becomes 3. All right. 6 are fed. 7 are technically fed, but how do we not waste this opportunity? 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, okay, perfect. We got it. We got this. You stare at the moon. And there it is. Everyone is now fed. Everyone that is not sleeping is bonus. We can use them. We can use them to eke out those last remaining bananas. Search the deck. Declare banana. Perfect. Search the deck. Declare banana. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. So let me just think about this. We place one. We use 2 and 1 to place the other. And then we have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have enough. GG's. GG's, that's a wrap. Drop the bananas. Here we go. 2 and 1. 2 and 1. We call 1. Call it from my hand. The final gorilla. Curry. Gorimon. Now we just gotta feed him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Done and done. We can even pull another gorilla out just for the swag of it. But it doesn't matter. I declare gorilla. Because I know what it is. End the turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Done, done. Victory. You see that? You see that? I have met the victory condition. You can claim victory or continue aiming for a higher score. I cannot possibly get a higher score because the deck is now empty of all bananas. So there is no high score to get. I have achieved the highest victory possible in this round of Stage G Freedom Goritaire. Thus, I claim victory as the premier Goritaire streamer on the fucking internet. Hero of the age. That's what I'm fucking talking about. Goritaire, call me. Arxis, call me. That's what's up. Never washed. Never. We unga, we bunga. We move in. All right, there we go. Not gonna end on defeat. We end on victory, folks. Thank you. Like I said, it's my duty, it's my job to keep an eye on this fucking Goritaire and see what's coming up next. So I'll let you know.